change up how you get out of a chair. So there's no magic to getting out of a chair. We do it all the time, but typically we go into what's strongest for us. And a lot of the time that means that as we get up, we launch forward with our knees and use our quads to lift up. And over time, that combines with a lot of other extra quad use to be a little hard on the knees. The other thing that we often do as we're getting out of chairs, especially as we get older and less strong, is not only do we launch forward, but we use a hand to help us, and it kind of spreads out the work. Nothing wrong with spreading out of the work, but you can kind of dial it in so that you're working more on strength in the back of your legs every time you get out of the chair, which is a win for your body because those are areas we don't always work on very well. So start by maybe just getting out of a chair a few times and notice how you do it. Do you launch your knees forward? Do you press onto the bench? Do you hold onto your own legs? Whatever you do is fine, just notice what you're doing. Then once you've got a sense of that, what we're going to try doing is we're going to see, can you sort of sense when your knee is directly over your ankle vertically? Take a look at that. See what it's like when your knee moves forward. So what I notice when my knees move forward is I can't see my foot anymore when I look down. So I want to be able to see my whole foot when I look down over my knees. I'm going to start by tilting my pelvis forward. You might find that you need to reach with your arms. You could even hold a counterweight in your arms. It'll help you keep your knees vertical, even though it seems like it'll be harder. And what you're going to do is as you stand up, instead of letting your knees come forward, you're going to think about your knees pulling back. And that sense of pulling back is going to lift you up. So you're in this kind of butt-driven place instead of in this quad-driven place. So arms are forward, pelvis is rolling forward, knees are pulling back so that they don't move at all as you stand. And you can lower down the same way. So you can give that a few tries. If that feels impossible for you, a couple of options. You can raise the height of your seat. That'll usually make it a little easier. Or again, you can use a counterweight. So, anything like a bolster, a yoga bolster would be useful. If you have a kettlebell, anything that kind of helps your body launch here. You could even get a partner to help you while you practice this a few times. So just a way to kind of change up how you get out of a chair and use more of your butt in daily life. So if you like this tip, I share a lot more information, tips, and just general movement, kind of inspiration and instruction on my website, which is www.petrafishermovement.com. Definitely invite you to come and check it out and maybe transform your entire life.